And funny enough, it was actually after I tweeted the YouTuber DarkSidePhil at the time asking what his cable was, because my camera was actually one of his really old ones that he used, which had batteries in it, and I used it to record these games, and these games are very heavy on cutscenes, so sometimes it'd be very hard to pause. Like if my battery runs out in the middle of a cutscene, I'm screwed. Especially with Metal Gear Solid 2, because I don't think you could pause the game. Metal Gear Solid 3, you could pause the cutscenes, and that wasn't so bad. I really hope I do get to play through Metal Gear Solid 1 and 4 again. And I think if I do Metal Gear Solid 1, I think what I might do is get the original one. Because my playthrough in 2014, is that, or was it 13? It may have been 13 or 14, I can't remember, but I played Twin Snakes on the GameCube, so I might get the original one and keep my Twin Snakes playthrough up there. So the only classic playthroughs I have now, the Sonic Marathon that I did in 2012, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventures, Sonic Adventure 2, Metal Gear Solid 1 and 4 now. But I had to direct capture these playthroughs. I just had to. So yeah, it was incredibly difficult to judge battery life and stuff. It was. Do you know what? Having this direct capture setup is a godsend, but I didn't know how to use it back when I started out. When I started out in 2012, I had no idea what a direct capture setup looked like and how it worked. I thought it was one of those really difficult setups that just had wires strewn all over the place. But Elgato actually tidied it up. I think the reason why it was like wires and everything was because of people having Roxios to record on PS3. But I learned about I was always
boy, he's
sorry.
on schedule.
When I chose capture cards, it was between the Hodgepodge, not Hodgepodge,
Soon enough.
fuck me, is it Hodgepodge? No. HD PVR 2 from, what was it, Hauppauge or something like that, I can't even remember. But it was between that and Elgato HD Capture original, and I went with the Elgato one. It looked more simple, and it didn't require a power supply, you just plugged it into the PC, so that's what sold that for me. And I've been in direct capture ever since. Having many different cards, actually. I've been through a lot in 5 years.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh?
That's actually a bit low.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo
Hold on.
busted. Landing impact.
I must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad,
Ah,
is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I
I
can't say I
can't say
missed
Mr.
chatter
Cherry
from
Man.
Annie.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again?
Oops, sorry.
Give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All
Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Even Tom Lenny Games is really into this. That's the thing.
The
Even
mission
Tom Lenny
objective
Games
is to make
loves these
visual
stories.
confirmation.
She wouldn't
of the
play
new
them
Metal
herself,
Gear
but
being
she
transported
loves
by
it.
that tanker and bring
And
back photographic
that was a
evidence.
real.
But I want you first to go up to the top level of the
be.
infrastructure. To
But
the
that's how
bridge.
good these games are.
We
You
need
know?
to find out where the tanker is headed.
That's another
A
thing
little
for
reconnaissance,
Kojima.
huh?
There's too much we
How
don't
good
know
he
about
is
this
at
new
doing this
prototype.
stuff.
Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try
Now
to
it's loud
avoid
again.
confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I
they
know
got
the
very
drill.
different, like
We're not
varying levels,
terrorists.
different levels of volume for
Don't you
some
forget
reason.
that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than
Better than
scavenger at
scavenger
a mission
at a mission
site.
site.
Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and
Alright,
last
we'll leave it
for
at
hours.
45 for now.
You can take down an elephant with that thing.
That seems
Check
to be
out
the
the
most
laser sighting, too.
consistent
The
volume.
effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look
Don't
armed.
look armed.
Hey,
Hey,
Earth to
Earth to
Snake.
Snake.
These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get
That's
caught.
fair.
We're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No
No
traces?
traces.
Oh,
Oh,
please,
please,
I'm
I'm
too
too
good
good
for
for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People who
Not
get
only
a
that,
clean
the weather.
view of war from Riverside, too.
Look at the rain. Much hypothermia in
Water
like
line's too high.
5
According
minutes.
to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged
That'd be
its
beautiful,
cargo
huh?
upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Don't complain.
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there
I
are
just
a few
realized I went
entryways
straight into the
crew
game
quarters.
without actually looking at the controls.
The chopper.
And there's no tutorial.
What?
Shit. Well, I wouldn't say there's no tutorial, it's just like somewhere else. There's no actual gameplay tutorials. During the game, I mean. It's all like in the specials and stuff like that in the menu. Oops. That doesn't bode well because I haven't played this for 5 years. So. Oops.
Looks like
We'll work it out as we go along.
Gear tonight.
Hope.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry.
Everyone overboard.
What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Probably most likely.
How
Jeez.
many men do you need to take
course.
over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by
Run
a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
For a ship this big. I just wanted to point that out.
AKS 740U.
Love this game. Yeah, probably already mentioned that, but yeah, I love this game. Yeah, like I said, I do hope I get to do Metal Gear Solid 1 and 4 someday.
You sure?
I hope so.
No Marine barber touched that head of
It
hair.
never came out on it was a PS4 exclusive Metal Gear Solid 4, so. But so with these, like the Metal Gear games as a whole are like.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
The Metal Gear games themselves were like PlayStation exclusives until like 2010 when this came out. Probably even came out before then, actually.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now.
I mean, it definitely came out before 2012 because obviously I played it. So.
KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the
Yeah, it's
KA-62.
in the codec, the
model.
volume seems like really low. It's the cutscenes that aren't, so I think we'll just have to put it at like
As long as we
45
have
and
those,
just bear
we can
with.
put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
Excuse me.
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow
Don't blow
Moses.
things up, man.
Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Alrighty. I like how Kojima makes it out like his characters really are in a video game. Oh, the triggers are left trigger. The triggers are weapons and ammo. First person view is right bumper. Aim is probably X. Yeah. Fuck. Now it's gonna be difficult because to lower your gun, you would need to lightly release the X button, but I failed there. Oops. I'm gonna keep pressing the bumpers. I don't know if there's a way you can change the controls. Probably not. I know there wasn't at the pause menu, but shit. I don't wanna be seen. Wait. Yeah, I thought so. So he doesn't actually look my way, so let's just wait till he does that again. Right, let's go.
Freeze.
Freeze, sucker.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
You know, damn tag. Right. Let's do this. Items.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep
Y,
it
right?
until the door is open.
See. Alright. One thing I loved about this game was like its cover system. Shit. Oh no. Oh my god. Come on. I've already been playing for like 10 minutes. Oh Christ. God damn it. Oh, 5 years, 5 years. Shit, now he's gonna wake him up. Fuck. Alright, let's see what we can do. Where's he going? Please go up the stairs. Please go up the stairs. I can't see. Oh, I can't believe it, dude. An alert already. There's someone else coming, I think. Oh my god. Alright, as soon as he moves, we'll go. Alright, go. Oh no, just stay to the wall. Damn it! Alright, we're at the end of caution now, so. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. You gotta be shitting me.